Morning, get kind of a late starter. I got my chicken chores done. I'm gonna spritz these mums real quick. They're kind of, we've been fertilizing them about every day, but we got about 2 inches of rain last night, and that's why I really wanted to dig potatoes today, but that ain't gonna happen. So, but they're not that bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and spritz them because it is so hot. It's about 11 o'clock, and it is just horrible out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and spritz these with some water, and then we'll start getting the farm stand set up for tomorrow. And we're probably gonna pick, but that might be this evening. So I might try to get the peppers before it gets too hot. See if I got a bucket or something. So let's get these done first, and then if we have time, I'm baking bread too. So I got 30 minutes in between stretch and fold. So let's get these done. I got time to at least do these, and then we'll have to go do a stretch and fold, and we'll come back and try to get some peppers. I think they're starting to look really good, starting to fill out. So hopefully everything's gonna be okay. I mean, we was kind of worried to start with. And we had that 100-degree week, or 100+ week. We're supposed to have another section like that in the next day or two. Well, starting today, I think. And then Sunday's supposed to be 100. But hopefully they're well established. It ain't gonna matter. I think it really affected them to start with. I think it also affected that last batch of meat birds we had, because they didn't hardly eat any of that whole week, no matter how much food I put out there. And I think it kind of hurt them a little bit. So we'll see how these new ones do. Let's see. I got just a few more minutes. I'm gonna go do my bread, and we'll be back. If I don't get into something else, we'll be back and try to pick some peppers. One quick thing, I'm gonna come down here before we go do our bread. I think I got like 4 minutes. Turn this air on in the building here. I think they're sold out some of them from last week. And oh gosh, it's hot here. A little harder. All right. See how much sausage we have left over. 3 packs, so I gotta bring a bunch of sausage. Chicken we process, I'll bring it down here in a minute. So let's go do the bread, and then we'll come back to that. Funny story, just seen a cop go by. Sheriff. There's some boys that ride up down the road here. One of them has a orange golf cart, or some of them, I don't know which one does, but they have 4-wheelers and some motorcycles. They ride up and down the road, just boys being boys. And I guess somebody has called the cops on them, or the sheriff on them. And I was down here one day this week, and of course my side by side here is red. And he come down that hill right there. He come down this hill, and he stopped right there, and he was looking me over like, you can tell he's wanting to say something to me, but I just sit here, and he stared at me, and I stared at him, and he went on. I imagine he was looking for them boys. Somebody's called on him, but somebody's called on them boys. But I don't care. I mean, all I do is right up down the road. Who cares, right? It's just boys being boys. I did the same thing when I was a delinquent. fold. So I had quite the afternoon. My lawnmower's quit on me. I don't know what happened there. Just quit, just died, boom. And that's about 3 hours ago, and we just got back from eating. Me and Allison, we go out on Friday night for date night. I like it's gonna start now. I don't know, so I gotta do that here in a minute. But first, I'm gonna try to go pick some peppers while it's kind of cool out. And also, I had to redo one of my breads. I don't know. First time I had I don't know if I got it out of the oven too early or what. But, so I had to redo that. It rained about 1.5 inches for about a couple hours, kind of pushed down. At least it cooled it down a little. Alright, let's start with some bell peppers and let's see what I can get in. You can see peppers. I didn't even pick it that hard, and man, we have got some beautiful bell peppers and some big old jalapenos. That's a jalapeno right there. Look how big that is. Huge. So one bright spot in the garden. It's the peppers. All right, I'm gonna walk through to see if I see any tomatoes, and then we'll go see if we find any okra. Daily disappointment over there. All right, let's walk through the tomatoes. Got a few little tomatoes. There's no more slicers, so I wish I'd started me some about June if I'd been smart. So, but I'll know next year. Let's see if we can find some okra here, and yeah, I'll check the eggplant. I don't think I'm gonna have any eggplant this week. I got a few green beans over there. We'll go get those. Next week, we'll have some cucumbers. Maybe. We're gonna have another 120 degree weather out here, so I don't know. Gosh, I'm ready for some cool weather. Cooler weather, not cold weather, but cooler weather. All right, let's see if we can get some okra, and then we'll I think I'm not going to pick the eggplant this week because I see a bunch of little ones on there. We'll let them go, and we'll get them next week. But then we'll go over and get some green beans. And I'll show you the cucumbers, and the seedless watermelons are doing really good. So then we'll have to go up and see if we can find a cantaloupe. All right, that's all the okra I got, maybe two pints. And I got maybe 1/4 of green beans, and they're not quite ready yet. I think I need another week. But let's walk over here and I'll show you my cucumbers. We've seen some blooms yesterday. They're looking really good down in there. Here's some nice blooms. These look pretty good. Hopefully next week, look here. There's a little bitty watermelon. These are my seedless watermelons right through here. And there's a little watermelon. I think down here we've seen a bunch. Right here, look at all these. Getting kind of weedy though. I was going to bring my daggum lawnmower down here and mow, and it quit on me. There's a cucumber with a bunch of blooms. All right, one more stop. Let's go up there and see if we can find some cantaloupe. About 5 cantaloupe. So, now these jalapenos I put in quarts. And you kind of see
I'll show you why we don't go to, why we ain't been going to the farmer's market this year. We just ain't got enough stuff to even justify it. But I thank God for this little farmstead, because what little bit we do have, we put down here, and it sells really good. But it would be hard for us to go to the farmer's market no more what we have, but it's almost perfect for here. All right, these bales I put in here, they're 2 for $1. Yeah, these are actually gypsies, but I put them in the bale paper. It tastes just like a bale. All right, what else we got? Ended up with 5 cantaloupe. Let's go get those. Put them right here. I sell them for $2 a piece. These are all heirlooms. Yeah, I got 6. This one's kind of marginal, but somebody knows what they're doing. They can. All right, what else we got? Oh no, I don't have any of that. These tomatoes are small. But you know what? They're still good. I'll put these in the quart. Spread everything out, cut a little, make it look like we got a lot of stuff. Got different price tags I have to. And we've been making soap like crazy. Sold out. Look at this. Got 1 bar soap left. Last week I had 1 tomato left and 1 bar soap left. That's all we had. Alright, let's see what else I got. Just okra. Green beans. They're pretty. These green beans are pretty. They're supposed to be in the heat set ones. And let's put another $2 price tag. $2. Tomatoes are $2 a cup. Big old jalapenos are $2. Bells are 2 for $1. Cantaloupe $2. I had 1 thing of vanilla left last week. So that's got that. I'm gonna turn this air down. And it'll get cooler when I shut that door. Cooler in here than it is in the house. All right, I'm gonna go see if she's got all the canned goods ready, and we'll bring them down here. Finish mowing the yard, and I'm weeding it around the building here. So here's our canned goods. I got some honey. It goes here. This is all our honey from our hives, and we double filter it and don't heat it up at all. Things a little better when you do that. Let's see, vanilla, make homemade vanilla. Cheaper than Walmart. And we got apple butter. Got to check the carrots down there. Might have some carrots. Strawberry jam. strawberry jam. We have 2 sizes of apple butter. And then we have our meat. So this is our sausage, a mild breakfast sausage. It's from 2 hogs we got back, and I got a little freezer right here. It stays in here all the time. And, so we don't have to worry. Last year we sold it out of a cooler, and I'd have to come down here 2 or 3 times. Put ice in that thing. Oh man, I hate that. So I've got 20 packages. Might be a little ambitious, but people seem to absolutely love that sausage. When we sell out, we won't have no more until next year. Got some leg quarters here, a new label that's specially made. And then we have skinless, boneless breast on our new label. We also have a new vacuum sealer. We got one of those chambers. We want to talk about cutting down on the time. It's crazy. Okay, that's it for tonight. I've had enough. It's 9 o'clock. I'm ready to go to bed. So in the morning, we'll bring the eggs down, the bread down, probably the soap. She was working on it. And that's it, because we made the bread today, but we can't bring it down there for somebody to get soft or something. Anyway, all right, I'm going to call it a night, go grab me a Powerade, and go to bed, and we'll get up 6 o'clock in the morning, we'll start all over again. Appreciate you farming with us. Support your local farmer. This is your local farmer here. You can see here, looks really good. Let me turn you around. Cantaloupe, apple butter, fresh picked peppers, honey, tomatoes, vanilla, strawberry jam, okra, and green beans. And then you've seen our meat over here. Now that's non-GMO, no soy, no corn. This is where our stuff goes. And air conditioner just cut off. 68 degrees. I ought to come down here and sleep. Put me a little air mattress down here, I can sleep. I mean, it really stays, you won't believe how cool it stays in here with that air conditioner. Anyway, all right, this is your local farmer here. Give your local farmer some support. Like I said before, this has really been a blessing for us. You know, if we didn't have no more of this, we wouldn't even go to the farmer's market. And we do all right here, and it's hard to carry that meat. We did that last year. I tried it a time or two. It's a nightmare. So but this works out really good and makes it easy. Let's see if I can kind of come So like I said, we'll bring everything else down in the morning. We'll open up. We'll sell out by noon, and we'll call it a day. I appreciate you watching. Support your local farmer. Appreciate you farming with us. Hey, you want to learn more about farm stands, market farming, gardening, chickens, hens, sheep, goats? I've got 500-600 videos you can go watch. I got just about anything. Knee replacements, tractors, anything you can think of. All right, appreciate you watching. We'll see you down in the farm next video.